Let's kick it off now with talking a little Willow Canyon with the basketball coach and the athletic director. Basketball coach Joe Colletti, athletic director Thom Luedemann. Gentlemen, good morning.
Hey, Vince, thanks for having us on.
Oh, hey,
Good
how's it
morning,
going,
Vince.
coach? Hey, hi guys, how are you? So you got some things going on out at Willow Canyon. You got basketball tournaments this summer. Tell us a little bit about it, coach.
Well, we're excited for all the things happening on our campus. I've had a major culture shift in the last few years. Great community and just great kids, families, teachers, admin. It's a great place to be. So some of the stuff with our basketball program, we're currently playing in a couple big events here around the valley. We got four different teams playing right now this weekend. A lot of dudes, a lot of guys working in the gym, and then we just are finishing right now a complete kind of remodel of our gym, and we want to get people in, and so we're hosting an event in August. We're gonna continue to host. We do a fall league, Best in the West Fall League, kind of preseason for AIA. So we'll do that in September, and yeah, just want to showcase the talents and great things happening in our community.
Well, let's hear from the guy that signs the checks there, because it is important to have facilities and staff, a key, especially a competent staff. I've been in places where the staff was not necessarily competent, but they've had decent facilities. But you got to have a good balance of the two. Mr. Luedemann, athletic director at Willow Canyon, talk to us a little bit about the facilities.
Yeah, so we've made a huge investment in the last 2 years to bring all of our facilities up to snuff. We've had our grounds guys, Willie Palacios, and the rest of the guys that take care of our grounds there at the school. We've had recognition of our football field as a Pioneer Field of Excellence last year. Again, it was given that award this year, as well as our baseball field. We're confident softball is going to be in that group next year. So getting everything to a place where we're game ready at all times. Completely redo of the gym floors. We did a wrap on one part of the gym last year. We're going to take care of another bit of that. And real huge upgrades in our weights facility. We did a complete reboot of that 2 years ago, all brand new Rogue equipment. And it's just a constant, update of what we're looking to do there. One of the things that's been real clear from our district leadership is that we want to provide extraordinary experiences to all of our kids and their families and our community. And at Willow Canyon, we're about the winning culture. And so, when we're asking coaches to step up and take that next step and make sure that our kids are getting the absolute best opportunities available, we feel like we need to commit to that and make sure that they have all the resources they need to take that next step. So that we're going to continue down that road. That's what we're doing. And, everything from sections of classes to do sports
Mm-hmm.
academies to the facilities, the different parts. And, it's starting to show. This year we had 5 region championships, 2 state
Wow.
championships, and a national championship, 4 region coaches of the year, and a state coach of the year. So we've got good folks doing good things for kids, and we just need that little push to get over the top and really become, the destination in the West Valley.
So I got to tell you, I had an opportunity the last couple of years when I was calling games for Ottawa University in Surprise, and they were utilizing, before they had their own facility. They were you guys were generous enough to let them borrow some of yours, whether it be the softball fields or the gymnasium. And I mean, amazing facilities out there, and the growth in the West Valley, particularly the Northwest Valley, has been out of sight, out of mind. I mean, Coach Colletti, you got to be dealing with a nice large pool of young people coming to your school now to choose from. I mean, are you getting a lot of numbers out there?
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. I think it's something like 20,000 people a month, right, are moving to our area. So,
Wow.
Northwest Valley is definitely getting its fair share of those. So, being in the second largest classification in the state, these are good problems that we have. That we have guys competing. We have a lot of kids in the gym. We had a youth camp this spring with 70 kids, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We plan on doing a summer camp coming up here in a week and a half, and we expect that to be around 50.
Okay.
So we've got kids in the gym, we've got kids working, and good problems to have if you're a coach and a program that wants to be, in that top tier of achievement and getting quality people in your programs.
Amazing. Amazing. I got to tell you, I am just impressed with all the work that you guys are doing out there. And again, the facilities are second to none, and the explosive growth. Mr. Luedemann, talk a little bit about, just briefly, if you would, about the staff, about the coaches that you bring in and the culture at Willow Canyon.
Well, so one of the things that's been real interesting, my wife and I talk about this occasionally when, we win this or that comes, and she says, what's different? How is it different than 2 years ago? Is that a new coach? And I said, no, these are all guys that were here when I arrived 2 years ago. John Williams, who was the AD prior to me, and his staff they just put together good staffs, and we've got good head coaches. We got guys who know what they need, what they want to do. They're driven. And, boys and girls basketball, we had region coach of the year. Coach Colletti was one of those. Baseball, softball coach of the year. And then, of course, our softball coach was the state coach of the year with the state championship. All of those guys were there when I arrived. And so when I really think back about, what's different is that I think the level of commitment to making our athletics programs go to the next level starts with our superintendent, Dr. Kellis. That comes down through Dr. Dean, our district athletic director, and Dr. Schwartz, our principal. And I'm given the support and the resources necessary to give these guys what they need to go. And I think that's really just the biggest difference, because they've been chomping at the bit for a long time, and it's tough to say, hey, I need X, Y, and Z to be able to take that next step and not know where that's coming from. And so there's really been a commitment from the top down to provide that extraordinary experience and build a winning culture on our campus. And we're starting to see the fruits of that labor. And so it's really just, these guys have been at it for a long time. They know their kids. They know their place. They know where they want to be. And it's just a matter of that little push, that little bit of resource that comes to be able to make that come to fruition, I think.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Coach Joe Colletti, Willow Canyon boys basketball head coach, Mr. Thom Luedemann, athletics director, Willow Canyon out in Surprise. A lot of great things happening in the Northwest Valley. Gentlemen, thanks again. I look forward to getting out there and covering some basketball for you guys. Eventually, we'll get out there and do some things. But thanks again for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Vince. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.